Welcome back to another update from Brian's Art of Creation. This is my Sketching in Clay series. And this week I did a few sketches and it was a lot of molding and casting on top of other commission projects. But I was able to get my Tears piece here molded and cast up. I used a white resin, and what I like to do with these is I rotocast them, so I did 4 layers of resin, and then I fill it with solid foam, and then I do another shot of resin at the bottom just to give it a base. And that way when I sand it down and make sure it's even, it's nice and smooth. And it also helps to give a little extra weight to the base. Same thing with my Dorothy, Leading on the Path. Yellow Brick Road and everything came out nice on this one. So it's still got some cleanup, and then I'll go from there. But I was able to get these two molded and cast up. And then beyond that, I wanted to go in and I shared some on my social media about, some of the sketches I was doing. And just a matter of starting with a simple smiley face that everyone can do. You can kind of add on and take off and see where your imagination leads and kind of just create some interesting pieces. So with all 3 of these, I started off random different shapes for each one and then just kind of made a smiley face or a type of smiley face. This one was kind of more of a ghost face type of look with a longer mouth. And the first one I did kind of was still a smiley, but kind of like started out with a crooked mouth. And this one was a little more horizontal, so it was a more flattened one. But just going after a very simple shape. That way you don't get overwhelmed with, is this going to be a portrait? Do I know how to make the human head? Do I know how to make this or that? You just go in and say, it's a simple emoji, and I'm going to start there. And then, after you put that in, you've already sculpted something. So then you just add a little bit more, and you can stop at any point. But the fact is that you start with a piece that you've created that you would have said that you could never sculpt before. And so after doing that, every little piece that you add just gets you closer and closer to, a new character. And you can play around, and these are really quick, fun sketches just to play with, whether you want to do it in clay, whether you want to do it with your family in Play-Doh, anything. It just helps you guys to get out there and to start the process and enjoying it. So I'm putting some final touches on the course, and that will be out shooting for this weekend into next week. And this is the whole concept, the whole basis of it is that sometimes we overthink things and we get too overwhelmed with things, and we don't get started because we just make it too big in our head. So starting with a simple shape and just seeing where it takes us, starting with a simple smiley face, starting with things like that helps us to kind of lower the bar so that we can actually get started, and then from there we can keep growing and just having fun. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I'll keep sharing with you guys what I'm working on. I have some new sketches and ideas for more story concepts that I'm going to be working on next week, and I'll share with you guys those. However, hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm going to go, and the next couple weeks I'm going to kind of shift and see if I'm still going to be doing update videos or if I'm going to add in more story videos, because the next few concept sketches I want to do have more of a storyline, so I got to set up how I want to work that into my schedule, whether I want to do one a week or if I want to do a couple of them and then kind of schedule them out. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. You guys are getting a lot out of it. Please let me know what you guys think, if there's anything you're struggling with, and I will do my best to help. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, check out all my other videos, and I will talk to you guys next week.